Hey guys, this is Karthika Kantwal from Apex Finserv and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's watch list. And well, I'm sorry the video is late today because I had a bit of other work that needed to be taken care of. So let's begin for tomorrow's chart. But well, before we go for what's new, out of all the trades that we had today, well, today was a slow day for us, nothing exciting. Barely managed to close on the green side for the watch list. But other than that, on if you talk about the trading session as a whole, then it was a good day for us. It was definitely a green day. I hope the same goes for you too. Now, moving on to the charts for tomorrow's trading session, starting with the first one, PL or Pyramid Enterprises. Now, PL, we are going to go for a bit aggressive entry. We are going to go for a long at the near, not at, but near the swing low that it made today, because well, we think that the pharma sector has seen some good buying and the pressure is likely to continue. So we're going to go for a long at 1280, stop loss just under the previous swing low at 1265. Let's see how that one goes out. Moving on to the next one, MFSL. We have taken this trade multiple times, buy at 580. If you remember, I told you guys that is a support level that has been established pretty strongly, and well, that is how it went. So we are going to take the same buys again, long at 580, stop loss 572, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the next one, Oro Pharma, just like PL, has witnessed very nice buying pressure. All the pharma scripts have, almost all. So we are going to go for a long position near a demand zone at 790, or exactly at it rather. Stop loss at 780, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the next one, Bharat Forge. Now Bharat Forge, we are going to go for a breakdown trade. We are going to go for a short position at the break of the swing low that it made today at 456. Once it breaks that, we can be certain that the next stop is going to be close to 450, 445. So we are going to go for a short position at not at but under 456. Stop loss at 463. Ideal targets, well, as usual, 1% on the downside. Moving on to the next one, Lupin. Now Lupin, we are going to go for a short position here, not aggressively but rather conservative one, close to the nearest swing high and a supply zone at 960. Just above that is where we are going to enter our short positions at 962. Stop loss at 975. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the next one, SR Transfin. We are going to go for a breakout trade here on this one. If it reclaims the support level that it has had multiple times in the past, if you can see on my chart, the level of 645 has been respected many a times in the past, and today it has been broken, but even once before it broke that and reclaimed. So if that is reclaimed in the past, then well, we can go for a good long position there. So we are going to go for a long position above 645, stop loss at 635, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the next one, Apollo Hospitals, we are going to go for a short position because it has broken a strong support level that it had today at 1630. Since it has broken that, simple role reversal at play, we are going to go for a short position at 1632, stop loss at 1650, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the last one for today that we have is Just Dial. Just Dial, we are going to go for a short position. We have had this trade multiple times in the past. We have gone for short entries near 375, 377. If you have been watching our videos over the past couple of months, then you will be well aware of this level that has acted again and again on Just Dial. So that again is the same trade that we are going to go short at 377.5, just to be a bit whiny about the entry point, but okay, short at 377.5, stop loss at 383, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Now these are all the equity charts that we had to discuss for tomorrow. Now moving on to the index side of things, starting with the first one, Nifty. Now Nifty was a bit controlled to trade today. So if you were an aggressive trader, if you trade on price action phase analysis concepts, then you could have easily gone long above 11,250 for a sweet 20 to not 20 to 30, but at least 30 to 40 points on Nifty, which is pretty fair if you are going aggressively. Now what we have for tomorrow on Nifty is, well, we have two zones, one at 200 and the other at 330, or 220 and 320. We have a 100-point range. Depending on the directional break of this range is where you can plan out your entries on the index for tomorrow. Now that also coincides with the option chain, because we have immediate resistance at 11,300 with 1.2 million added contracts, immediate support at 11,200 with 900 and 9,000 added contracts. So depending on the direction break, or in depending on the side that breakout actually happens, you can go for a pullback trade. Or if you are an aggressive trader, then both these strikes have hefty addition of contracts, so you can go with aggressive counter trend trades to short at resistance, buy at support, depending on your risk management, of course. Now talking about the option chain itself, so we have immediate resistance at 11,300, as I said, significant at 11,400 with 558,000 added contracts. On the support side, immediate is at 11,200, significant at 11,100 with 630,000 added contracts. So we have a pretty tight range of 100 points. Depending on the direction of break, you can go for additional 80 to 100 points. Again, if that is well permissible by your risk appetite. When we talk about the PCR, it is at 0.89, which is still bearish. So the option buyers are still bearish. When we talk about the next index that we have, Bank Nifty. Now Bank Nifty was pretty stupid to trade today. It seems that it is very eager to catch the down move that happened on Nifty. It wants to, just like Nifty did, it wants to invalidate the Fibonacci retracement. But that is still secure at 21,900. If that breaks, then Bank Nifty is in for some serious trouble. But as long as that is sustained, then we can expect these gaps to be filled pretty soon. Now we don't really have any quality demand or supply zones near Bank Nifty. So we have two levels, Fibonacci, both 21,900 as support and 22,600 as resistance. Pretty wide range, I know. So we do need additional help from option chain. So we have immediate resistance at 22,300 with 375,000 added contracts. Significant resistance at 22,500 with 775,000 added contracts. On the support side, we have 22,000 with 359,000 added contracts, and significant at 21,800 with 317,000 added contracts. So let's see, the option chain gives you two more levels, 22,300 and 22,000. Depending on the direction of break, you can go for a trade targeting the Fibonacci retracement levels, 22,600 or 21,900. Let's see how this one pans out. It might be slightly tricky to trade Bank Nifty because we don't have any high quality zones tomorrow. So if you are a conservative trader, I would suggest wait for the break of these strike prices and target the Fibonacci retracements. If you are an aggressive trader, then try to find structures on smaller time frame, 5 minutes or 15 minutes, because you won't really have anything on hourly at this time frame, or at this point in time. You won't have a lot of data because the movement has been pretty erratic in nature. So that's it, guys. These are all the charts that I had to discuss with you guys. These are all the things that I had to discuss with you guys for tomorrow. Now tomorrow is also the expiry, so I hope you guys have an exciting green trading session tomorrow. As usual, if you want all this content, all the charts, option chain, watch list and everything else, you can check out the Telegram channel at the Apex FinServe, Instagram, Twitter too. We post everything everywhere so that you don't miss out on any single chart. As usual, if you like the channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment something nice, and press that bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any of the analysis videos or on the weekend conceptual videos too. That's all for tonight, guys. Once again, I wish you guys have a really good and deep green expiry trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.